What's up guys, Skittlerampage here. So this brand new Chase Funko Pop started a bunch of fights. So let's check it out. Hey guys, welcome back to another Funko Pop news video. Today we do have quite a few different updates for you, as well as a bunch of brand new stuff. Now I do want to mention the fact that if you guys are enjoying the videos lately, make sure to leave a like on the video, whether it's after the video or before, because it does actually let YouTube know that you're enjoying the videos and they will continue recommending them to you. Now jumping into things, firstly, I did want to ask you guys how you did on the Star Wars Celebration Funko Shop drop today. I know it was a little bit hectic, but I heard a lot of good things and some bad things. The first thing to sell out was the limited R2-D2 bag and pop combo, the 3,000 piece there. No surprise there, to be honest, even at the $105 price it was. I do feel like this drop overall did go pretty well, I want to say. Like, the site wasn't lagging for me when I was on there. I was just kind of seeing and testing because I knew I was going to talk about it later on in this video. I kind of wanted to see how the site was doing, and for the most part, it was fine. Nothing was really lagging. I got thrown into the queue just fine. Obviously, the bag was sold out by the time I was done, but for the most part, I felt like the website was handling all the traffic for once. So if you were able to grab anything on this drop today, make sure to comment down below. Now, a couple different restocks that happened today as well as the other day. We did see the Mini Nezuko as well as the Lounging Inosuke available over at Box Lunch to restock. If it's currently still in stock, I will leave the links down below for you guys. Those were actually showing a December release. It's like a back order date. I'm not exactly sure why it's so far out, to be honest. Like, I get it, it's a restock, but geez, at the end of the year, it's really not even worth ordering at that point, because it's like almost $17, maybe almost like $21 after shipping if you just buy that item. Let's say you don't have the $1, $2 shipping that Box Lunch does offer. At that point, you might as well pay the resale price at around 35 to 40 bucks just to not wait the extra 6 to 7 months. Now, this one has restocked several times in the last few days. We did have the Air and Harden Deluxe announced previously at Funkoween. I'll leave the link down below just in case it does actually happen to go in stock at the time of me posting this video. I do think it's currently out of stock right now, but again, I'll just throw all these links down for you guys just in case. Now, this comic cover is starting to show up at Box Lunch stores and probably Hot Topic and GameStop eventually as well, but over at Box Lunch, this one is starting to show up, and that is the Moon Knight comic cover. So if you did enjoy the show and you're looking for kind of like a cheap Moon Knight pop right now, this one is actively showing up. And honestly, in person, it does actually look really good with that cover behind there and that new style of Moon Knight. Also showing up at stores, we do have the Venom Mech Strike Monster Hunters, and honestly, the pop itself actually looks a lot better than I thought it was going to when it was previously announced. So I might pick this one up, to be honest. I don't think they have a glow-in-the-dark variant of this one, unfortunately, because I do feel like it would look really cool. But it looks a lot better than I originally thought, and that's what matters. Now, sharing a couple things from disc trackers. First up, we do have Kate Bishop hitting Target stores. The Chase pen here actually does look good in that solid purple with the glitter in it. I really like that, to be honest. Like, I don't like very many Funko pens. I just don't collect them. I have the Naruto ones in my collection, but outside of that, I don't really collect these. But this one does actually look pretty good, so if you want this one, check your local Targets. Now, also shared from Epic Collectibles, we did get a look at a couple new exclusives. We do have the Ariel, Jasmine, Rapunzel, and Moana 4-pack here of the Disney princesses here. So the only one that does actually glow in this 4-pack is the Moana one. I'm not exactly sure why they just repackaged them all just to make one glow. Maybe to make it seemingly a little bit different. I'm not sure why. It was still lazy in the grand scheme of things just to throw them all together at the end of the day. Like, it wasn't exactly necessary for this, but if you don't have any of these or if you have specific characters, you can get them all together now. And there is no word on the exclusivity on this one just yet, but I'll update you guys in the future. Another really cool exclusive is we do have this full glow of the weapon from Halo here. Again, unclear on the exclusivity on this one, however, that full glow does look absolutely amazing. So, I was reading some comments, and I'm not a big Halo fan. I played it a little bit on Xbox when I was younger with my brothers, but this is basically like a copy, or I saw someone comment, a cheap copy of Cortana or a replacement or something like that. Anyways, though, what matters most on this pop is that glow is absolutely stunning. Like, I love the all blue glow on this one. Now, another thing I did want to share with you guys is a better look at the Scarlet Witch with chaos magic all around her from Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. They did actually announce this one the other day as a Walmart exclusive, but this is a really, really great shot of it, to be honest. I love the chaos magic forming a base stand for her as well as having it in her hands. Definitely definitely one of the best Scarlet Witch pops out to date. Now over on Funko's Twitter at an event, they actually did tease a new Squid Game pop here, Young Hee there, which is basically like the killer doll in the actual Squid Game show, where if you kind of like moved, it would like shoot you essentially, which is pretty sadistic to be honest, but a lot of people are actually looking forward to the pop. I guess it might have blood all over it and kind of like the rosy red cheeks essentially. It's gonna basically look something like this in a 4-inch style pop, or something really cool they could do, to be honest, would be to make it like an animatronic almost, or kind of like the light up like in sounds ones that they do actually have, and maybe have phrases coming from it. I think that would be really cool, but I don't see Funko doing it. Now these are spoilers for the brand new Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness Marvel Collector Core box, so if you don't want to see what's in the box or you've been actively trying to avoid it, I suggest you skip to the number that I'm throwing up on the screen for you guys. But anyways, jumping into it, we do actually have a look at the 2 pop contents that will be in there, as well as we should have a t-shirt and like a sticker decal and then like one other thing like a pen. Now taking a look at both pops here, we do actually have the bronze statue here that honestly is very creative for a Funko Pop. Like, a lot of people may not like this one, but I think it looks really good, to be honest. Now, unfortunately, Bailey is a bigger Doctor Strange fan than me, so these will most likely end up in her collection. However, I still think it looks really cool, so I can't wait to at least unbox the box for you guys. And this is definitely one of the best Doctor Strange pops out there, just for the detail alone and the creativity of Funko. Now, we also do have the one where he actually has the dragons coming out of his hand when they're actually going head-to-head with Wanda. Anyways, though, it is a really cool looking pop with the dragons kind of popping out of his hands. However, I do prefer the bronze statue Strange. Now, unfortunately, I have no idea when this box is going to release because it's just been delayed, to be honest. Like, all of these Marvel Collector Core boxes have been delayed, unfortunately, and Amazon isn't really giving any updates. I do feel like the general customer service and the box quality over the last like 2 years has definitely significantly declined on these boxes, unfortunately. Now, I did want to give you guys a brief update on the Zorojuro Funko Pop that basically has never come out. So yet again, Zoro is lost, and this time in GameStop's system, and it is showing a 4/16/2023 ETA. And I do want to thank Alan for actually sending this to me over on Instagram. Now, when I saw this, I was like, oh my god. Like, this is one of the coolest One Piece pops, and they just won't release it. Like, I have no idea what's going on with this. The only thing I can assume is I saw a lot of people talking about this, and it sounds about right, is they're having issues with the actual molding of it. Maybe the sword isn't staying in the mouth, or they're just having issues with all the swords in the hands. No idea, to be honest. They kind of just, like, announced this, and then re-announced all the One Piece pops without it, and then never said another word about it. Now, I do believe every other site is showing a different release date for this one. However, with GameStop being one of the ones that was most up-to-date on this particular pop, and one of the only places that didn't actually cancel pre-orders for it, well, I think like 1 or 2 places didn't. However, focusing more on GameStop, I ordered from GameStop and they never canceled my order, so this led me to believe that this one was actually a GameStop exclusive, maybe changed down the line. Though I was talking to a distributor and they were telling me that it's not actively showing a release date, and Funko may end up having them reorder it possibly, so we could very well not see this one until next year. I'm not gonna lie though, things like this definitely irk me with Funko as a company, because you don't just release something and then re-announce something without it and then just not say anything for about a year now. Because at this point, we're almost deserving of an update of something we've had on pre-order for a very long time and they've been so silent about. Like, all it realistically takes is to put out a Twitter post saying, basically, we'll give an update soon or something like that. So I wish like Funko's social media team or Funko themselves were a little bit more personable towards like customers and fans on like general release things and things like that. Because if it's not exclusive to anywhere, especially if it doesn't end up being a GameStop exclusive and other places still can order this in. So it just has me wondering, why can't they speak on this certain pop? Whether it's licensing issues or molding issues, to be honest, like it has to be at the end of the day, because it makes no sense why this one won't release or why we won't get some kind of update on it. However, guys, as far as that new Zoro pop, that's pretty much everything I have for you right now as to it might release next year at this point. Now, lastly, I did want to discuss a brand new One Piece Chase exclusive Funko Pop, solely exclusive to the Funko Shop. Now, this one just kind of popped up on the Funko Shop today. It didn't actually get an announcement for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why. They just uploaded the glams and there was a notify me button basically insinuating that this one is going to drop fairly soon. Now, this rarely does happen, but when that notify me button is up, sometimes they do actually release it fairly soon. So it's very possible we could see a drop of this one soon. But taking a look at the pop really quick, it does actually look really well made, to be honest. Now, unfortunately, the chase variant is just it metallic, and this is where the a lot of the arguments did actually start in my comment sections, as well as other people's post comment sections, where basically a lot of people were calling people complaining and saying that, you know, at least we got a new Brook pop and everything like that, which I do agree. At least we got a more affordable version of Brook that looks really good, because not a lot of people like the Bone Kichi pop. And again, this one is an absolute fantastic mold. However, I do kind of agree that the chase is definitely lazy, because they definitely could have done something like Luck Voltia, where they could have changed the chase entirely. However, obviously doing metallic is a lot cheaper. Now, given Brook does have a super expensive con exclusive variant out there at around $300 to $400 for the shared and around $1,200 to $1,500 for the official con sticker, I don't really think this Funko Shop exclusive Brook needed a chase to sell out in the first place. The chase being there basically just solidifies the fact that it definitely will sell out, and it makes it all the more harder to actually grab. Now, luckily enough, I do actually have out-of-box photos here and kind of like in-person photos to show you guys what the pop will actually look like. And again, the detail is actually incredible on this one. I will say, again, another gripe I do have with this pop in particular, kind of similar to the one we were talking about yesterday, is it does actually have the molded base stand into the back of it to help it stand, and I don't really like that, because again, they break really easily. However, in this case, he does actually have a cloak kind of like over it, so it won't be prone to breaking as easily. I am curious as to your thoughts and opinions on this brand new Brook pop. Do you guys think the chase is lazy? Are you guys just happy to have a brand new Brook Funko Pop? Personally, I feel like everybody should just be happy at the fact that we do actually have a much affordable variant. Now, this isn't going to stop me from getting the original Con Brook, because obviously the molds are different and it does look significantly different to this one. However, if you can't afford the $300 to $400 pop, this is a fantastic alternative. Alright guys, that's everything for this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like down below on the video, and make sure to comment down below what you're most excited about. Brook is definitely the highlight of this video, because it's super exciting to be able to grab a more affordable version of Brook. But again, I'm still going to be getting the Con one. I can just take my time a little bit now that I have another Brook in my collection. And then of course we do have the Zora update, unfortunately, may release next year. Super unclear on that, but that is what GameStop is showing. It's kind of crazy. Marvel Collector Core box is looking really good this time around, and then we had a couple new exclusives shared as well. So overall, this was a pretty solid Funko news, but let me know down below how you guys enjoyed the video. Now, finishing off the video, I do want to say a big shout out to all the Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are rock stars of the channel. Thank you guys so much. If you guys want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We share a lot of news in there. We share a lot of updates, restocks, and all kinds of different stuff. So if that does interest you and that little community, check out that link down below. We also have a Facebook group with over 13,000 members that's buy, sell, and trade, as well as make sure to follow me on all my social medias for more updates and faster updates. Alright, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.